Okay, here we have it. We have the FIMI X8 Mini, and I'm using a 10-inch tablet, Tech Class T40 Pro. It doesn't have great audio, as you can tell, but it's got a great screen. So, let's get this up and let's see where we're going to go. Boom. Now the FIMI X8 Mini, it's pretty good. Pretty good, but it does go up, like all the FIMIs, they go up to 4 meters high, and they hover there. All the other ones, they go up about a meter or two. Let's get this out just so I'll turn around and have a look where we're at here. I'm in the shade today because it's getting kind of warm. There we go. Okay, pointing that camera down, you see all those flares? Yeah. There we go. Yeah. Get all those flares there because of the sun being so bright. But let's face it around. There we go. How are you doing? Awesome. Now there was an update. So let's turn this around. There was an update, and it was for just the app. Okay? Just the app. Let's get it up. Let's have a look at that lake across the street. Yeah, the app. And I'll show you the numbers as soon as we get up there. Yeah, get up. Let's have a look at the numbers here. Firmware. There we go. 1025B. But the app was 118. And the only thing that did was it added a language. So nothing really spectacular there. Now I'm really liking this 10-inch tablet because I can see things that I could not see before. Specifically, I can see the height. That's really good. Okay, so we're up 29. Let's go up to about 40, 50 meters. And zap it up a bit. There we go. Okay, about that. Now then, let's look at this. Let's just change over to the photos. I want to take some photos. Okay, and we're going to look at the photo selection here. And if we go into the camera and we look at photo sizes, we have two options. We can use a 8 megapixel or we can use a 12 megapixel. Now, you can see there the differences. One is 16 by 9 and one is 4 by 3. But the 16 by 9 is actually just a cropped 4 by 3. So you're better off taking a 12 megapixel camera 4 by 3 because you get more of the real estate in there. Even though it's square, you get more in there. Okay, you get it's a better format. So we're going to go 12. But first off, we're going to go to the SD card. Well, we've got 45 megs. Yeah, that's fine. That's fine. So let's just take a picture. Let's go forward a bit so we can just get the lake. Okay. We don't want the, let's go a little bit this way. Okay. So we don't cross anybody's property really. Let's go up a little higher. Let's go up to about 80. There we go. There we go. Look around here. Let's see if we can get this whole lake in here. Here we go. Okay. So, back up a bit. Okay. So let's go up. There's 90. Okay. There we go. Just want to get that so we don't get in there. There's the lake. Okay. So if we come down just a touch, there we go. Let's take a picture. It says it took a picture. Okay. Now then, let's drop this down a wee bit there. We'll take another picture. And we'll drop it down a little bit more. One. We'll take take a picture. Oh no, let's drop it to 7. No, it is 7. Okay, then we'll take a picture. And we'll go to 1. No, gotta go 1. It's held at 1. Okay, there's 1. And then we'll go back to 0. No. Minus, it's 0. Okay, I think minus 3 might be better. Minus 7. Yeah, probably. It's better to be darker than lighter anyway. So let's go back over to video. We'll take one more picture there. Okay. And let's take a bit of a video. Okay, so we're going to go back over to video. And we're going to go and look and see what our video is. We want high. Everything's on average. Medium, 1080p 30. Perfect. Okay. We want to drop this EV value a bit. So let's go to 7. Stays at 7? Perfect. Okay, let's start the video. Now, last time I did this with this tech class, let's turn it around, with this tech class T40 Pro, I had the extension cable onto a double USB-C extension cable. And it worked fine, except every time I went for video, it wouldn't take a video. So then I changed over to a OTG cable that has a host end, and voila, it seems to have worked better. So this is one of my favorite little lakes here, this one here. Okay, let's go over, and I don't know how far I'm going to get because I'm in my porch, and now I'm flying over. Okay. So what's to the right of here? This is the X8 Mini. Here we go. Okay. Oh no, let's try the other way. Let's around the other way here. And I have no complaints about the X8 Mini. Actually, what I want to do is I want to stop this video and have a look here. Okay, so there's the stopping of that video. And we're going to go in and we're going to change to HDR. Does it change? Well, we're going to see. Let's start that video again. There's the video. Now this is HDR. I like HDR, especially on the X8 Mini. It is really good. As you go up, you kind of lose it because of the sun. It's kind of a really bad day there, but yeah, let's come around. And this is part of our subdivision here, which is kind of neat. I don't know what that is there. That looks like, okay, it's not. No. It looks like a little pond in the middle there, right in the center, but it's not. It's a shadow from the tree. Okay, and I have done some exploratory around our subdivision here, but I'm not going to do that. I'm right above our house now, so. And this is an 8-acre. See this little parcel here with that big thing? This is a not a resort, but a camp. You can come up and rent space here and do a trailer and all that kind of stuff. It's a private camp, really. But yeah, it's 8 acres, and I wish they'd sell the 8 acres because it would be awesome to have. Our house is, if we go down, can we see our house there? Yeah, our house is there in the bottom there, okay? And you see that line there in the middle? See that line there, right in the middle there? That's a hydro line. And our property is, that's our property line that goes back halfway and then across. But we're dead center there in the back. So we have kind of a weird shaped lot, about 1.25 acres or so. Bring that camera up a bit. Let's turn it around and look at some more of our thing here. Okay. So let's, yeah, let's come forward. Okay, there's where we were. So we've still got 56% or so. We're over 7 volts, so yeah, we're still doing good. So let's bring that camera up a bit. Okay, so we're going to go out here, and we should be getting our signal back pretty soon. Okay, there we go. And we're going to turn it around. I don't know why we have that compass interference. I'll have to mention that to FIMI. Okay, there we go. It goes away now. That's the antenna thing, I think. So this is our subdivision. So as it is, and I have the Pro battery in, so I'm under 250 grams. Okay, so there we go. We're getting back now. We're up to 200. Okay, 200. There we go. And that's our house. And that's almost our whole subdivision. Let's see if I can go any further back before I run out of room. Okay. Yeah. See how high I have to go. So we're going to go up. Okay, bring that camera down a bit. Move to the right. That's about 99%. Well, it's not really, because there's a whole bunch more over here too. So how high would I have to go? I would have to go quite some height. There's 300, and I'll go 350 if I can get there. Okay, there's 350. So if I go to the left a little bit, there we go. Okay, now I've got just about our whole subdivision in. Yeah, that's about it there. So let's look at that. Let's stop that video. I'm going to switch over to the camera. And we're going to take a picture. And we're going to switch over and take an 8 megapixel one. See what that one looks like. Here we go. And we're going to switch back and come back. Here we go. And we're going to come back. So let's hit that return to home and just see what happens. Auto return to home. And we can manipulate the camera up and down and have a look around things, you know. So it's coming back 470, 468. It comes back very slowly. And again, we've decreased that exposure value, and if we have to bump it up, we can. Again, it's a lot easier to make things brighter than it is to make them darker. Okay, so you don't want to be overexposed. There's no what's it called, a histogram, whatever that does. There is none of that on here. It's not a very professional drone. It's a hobby grade, I guess it would be called. It's not a professional. It's not a prosumer. It's a very good hobby grade drone. You know, you've got your little Walmart special toy drones, and then you've got some of these more elaborate ones. Let's see what happens when we turn it around. There we go. And yeah, you can see just about everything there. And we've lost it because it's right above us again. Wow. That is a thing with this one. It does lose connection quite readily. But I am inside. There, we're back again. I am inside my thing, and it does reconnect pretty well sometimes. So where are we? We're 275 up. And it's just coming. So can we turn it around and have a look at anything? Well, yeah, I did. Turn it around now. Does it whip around the other way and go back to where it was? Well, not when it's coming down, I guess. Low battery. Okie dokie, 28%. And I didn't really pay attention to how much battery I had when I took it up, but it should have been about, I don't know, should have been about 70% anyway. But I'll insert that in here and have a look. But yeah, this 10-inch tablet, it's absolutely amazing. Love it. Wow. And I've got the, what's it called? The XIAOMI tablet holder. Works great in this controller, the accordion controller, which is basically a duplicate of the X8 SE, but shrunk down half the size. And it's very comfortable in the hand, and the buttons don't get in the way that much. You just have to be careful. Now we're down to 25%, and I can't really tell what the percentage on the battery is, but when it comes down, I'll have a look at the battery. It's coming down. I hear it. Oh yeah, it's right above us. So let's bring that camera up and see where we're going. There we go. Nice blue sky. Look at that, eh? There we go. It's coming down. It's not going to hit anything, I don't think. No, I did. It's pretty close to the tree, but we're okay. In actual fact, it's only off about a couple of meters. That's okay. We're going to stop that now. So here we're looking at a sample of the photos that we took and see how just a slight adjustment in the EV value makes a big difference. So it makes it more subtle, more warm, just a better feeling. So experiment with that. So the FIMI X8 Mini, really good drone, performs well. It's relatively cheap in today's market, and you really can't fault it. The camera's pretty good, the photos are pretty good. My only negative today is my T40 Pro Tech Class tablet. The audio is absolutely horrible. If anybody knows of a Bluetooth mic that I can get that you don't have to plug into a USB-C port, because the Tech Class T40 Pro doesn't have a 3.5 jack, it just has one USB-C port. Anyway, let's get on with this. Let's now take a look at the 12 and the 8 megapixel pictures. Here you see the difference between an 8 and a 12 megapixel picture. One is square and one is rectangle, like your TV screen. But the 8 megapixel is basically a cropped image of the 12. Okay, you can superimpose it and you'll see that the 12 megapixel has a taller and, a taller scope, I guess, or it covers more landscape. And I have actually superimposed the two of them, and they fit right over each other. So if you're taking pictures, always take the 4x3, because you're going to get more landscape. You can move it around, get more pixels. Everything works out better. Okay? So till next time, enjoy the outdoors, get some fresh air, and go fly a drone or two. We'll see you in the next one.